Welcome to this edition of the Fit and Well show. So, you might be watching this on YouTube, hello, or you might be listening to my voice instead. I love being able to offer those different options. I know as a podcast listener and video lover myself, I go back and forth which format I like to do. If I'm walking, I love to listen to a podcast, or if I'm scrolling, I like to watch a little video. And sometimes it's just nice to see a face and associate that face with the words that you're hearing. So whichever medium you choose, I am so glad that you are here, and I appreciate you so much. And I love being able to go on these wellness journeys with you. So, with it being the start of a new year, I would be remiss as a fitness professional if we didn't talk about goals and intentions and visions and all of those different things. This is a very exciting time of the year to be a fitness professional because so many people decide, and maybe you are included in this, decide that this is the moment that you're going to turn a new leaf, or you're going to go back to a routine, or you're going to investigate some new and exciting options for yourself when it comes to your fitness and your wellness and your overall health and just well-being. And it's overwhelming as a fitness professional because you want to help everybody. I want to help you. I really do. And early in my fitness professional career, I thought that I had to help everybody, and I thought I can't turn anybody away, and I have to mold myself to meet the demands of whatever people are throwing at me. And over time, I've learned that I can encourage you toward another fitness professional. I have this now community bank of fitness professionals and wellness experts that I can help direct people to. And I love that. I love that about the fitness community. So with that, let me say, if you are looking at new goals, or you're looking to turn a new leaf, or you want to try something, there is somebody there to help you through it. There's somebody to guide you through it, to walk with you, to hold your hand, to write a list for you, to do a podcast, to do a video, whatever it is. That information is just at your fingertips, and that's amazing to me. I love how much information is available. And even though it's out there, and I'd say a good majority of people are kind of, I'll figure it out on my own, I love holding your hand. I love guiding you. So if you're in a position where you want a little guidance, or you want a little accountability, or you want somebody to walk that physical journey with you, I would love to be that person for you. And if it's not me, I would love to direct you to another fitness or wellness professional who can help you with that process. So super exciting. As it relates to goals. So I get a lot of questions about setting goals and maintaining goals and having goals. And I have goals, but I like to set more intentions, and I choose a word or a theme of the year to kind of center all of my energy and activities. That works best for me. And for 2023, I've chosen the word build. And what I've actually done is mapped out the year based on that word build. So all of my fitness activities are around build. All of my marketing and kind of branding things are around build. So I like to have that word to kind of focus me and center me and ground me and get me excited and motivated and ready to tackle the year. I do that. I know a lot of people like to still set goals, and I want to meet you wherever you are. So I wanted to sit down and talk about achieving all the goals. And I came up with a list. I started with 5. I love the number 5. I like 3, I like 5, but I ended up coming up with seven different tips when it comes to achieving all the goals. So whether you're at a point where you like January 1st to kind of hit the reset button, try something new, get into more of the lifestyle that you would like to live, becoming the best version of yourself, any of that, this information is for you. Or if you're just sort of curious and wondering, like, what's the hype with the whole new year and setting goals and all of those things, let's chat. I'm all about it. So when it comes to setting goals, the first tip that I have, or not just setting goals, but actually achieving goals. So there's a difference. Let's kind of talk about that distinction. You can write down all the goals that you want. You can write anything down. You are welcome. You are free to write it down. Open up a notebook, put it in your notes on your phone, wherever it is that you keep that information. You can set any goal. Achieving a goal is a totally different ballgame. The first step to achieving it is setting it, right? Is declaring it. So that would be my first tip. In order to achieve a goal, you actually have to set a goal, right? You have to declare it. You can't achieve something without setting it out there. I mean, you can achieve anything, but if you are looking to move the needle in a specific area, you gotta say it out loud. You gotta declare that goal. Maybe you don't even say it out loud. However, you are far more likely to actually achieve a goal if you write it down, say it out loud, tell a friend. So anything that you do toward that goal, toward vocalizing it, communicating it, is gonna help you get to it faster and actually achieve it. So that's something to consider. So my first tip is simply having a goal. Declare a goal, whatever it might be. Declare that goal. Now, number two, once you have declared that goal, number two is to be specific. Be specific in that goal. So if you say, like, in 2023, I want to make more money, great. Like $5 more, $1 more, 50 cents more, that's still technically more money. So you're still achieving that goal. But if you have a specific figure in mind, declare that. Make it specific. So step one, declare, decide, choose a goal. Step two, make that sucker specific. You gotta get specific if you're looking to achieve a goal. You could say, again, I wanna make all the money in the world, but until you put a finite amount, a dollar amount, something very specific, it's much harder to achieve. So create the goal, say it out loud, and then make it super specific. Now we're gonna drill down even farther. So that's where I'd say majority of people, majority of you will be. Have a goal, make it specific. Woohoo, I did it. And then kind of let it sit, right? Here's the key. Here is getting over that hump from setting goal to achieving goal. Focus on the process. So I'm all for whatever way you need to remind yourself about the goal. Maybe you write it down. Maybe it's on a sticky note. Maybe you have it in your car so you can see it every day. Maybe it's on the fridge. Maybe you create one of those super crafty vision boards and declare it for the whole world to see. Or maybe you keep that vision board just for yourself, but you put some kind of visual toward that goal. Great. Take whatever path will help you see it and keep you focused and motivated toward that goal. That's amazing. But this third step, that getting over the hump from setting the goal to achieving the goal, is about the process. So just to go back to the money thing, because I've already said it, if in 2023 your goal is to make $10,000, $10,000 more dollars, make $10,000. So instead of just zeroing in and focusing on that figure, which is good, we want to set a figure. We want it to be concrete. We want it to be something that we can identify. Focus on the process of that. So maybe every single month you take on one additional side job. And that will help you move the needle toward that $10,000. So again, we've got that great goal, make $10,000, but now we're gonna focus on the process. So map it out. Consider, what do I need to do every day? What do I need to do every week or every month? What are those little like mini targets to get to that place? Focusing on the process is the key. That's the key to achieving the goal. So if I'll take, because a lot of individuals will come to me about weight management. So let's say a client wants to lose 10 pounds. Great, we made a specific goal. Instead of like getting about that 10 pounds and weighing themselves every day, here's what I tell them. I'm going to give you this advice. Figure out your plan for the week. Maybe it's working out 3 times a week. Maybe you're lifting weights. Maybe you're doing a little cardio, a little mixture of the things, and you're drinking a lot of water and you're sleeping well. That's what I want you to focus on, not the 10 pounds. The 10 pounds will happen. It's going to happen. What we need to do is focus on the minutia, the every single day piece that's going to get you to that goal. So we don't focus on the 10 pounds. We'll come back to it. Instead, okay, so you want to get somewhere that you're not. So we have to do something that you're currently not doing. What aren't you doing? Not sleeping well, not drinking a lot of water, maybe not moving your body as intentionally as you would like. Let's focus on those things. And then guess what? You'll achieve that goal. But you're not thinking about the 10 pounds. You're thinking about, okay, on Tuesday I lift, on Wednesday I do this, on Thursday I do this, and you're going through your week. The time is going to pass anyway. Give it a little intention, right? Make it intentional. Focus on the process. That gets me fired up. I love that. So that's like kind of a little secret of what I encourage with clients. I love the specific goals, and I love that people want to become a better, stronger version of themselves, but we'll focus on the process, and that's what's going to get you there. That's what's going to get you to achieve that goal. We could stop there. Shoot, that could be it for today. But I thought of a few more things that I wanted to share with you. So we started with number 1, decide that you're going to have the goal, declare it, make it happen. Number 2 was be specific. And number 3 was to focus on the process. Another tip I have for achieving goals is to plan for setbacks. It's going to happen. You might have this really great routine going where you are hitting the gym 3 times a week, or you're walking every day, or you're drinking the right amount of water, but something happens that you can't control. Maybe you have people in your life that you are in charge of, you're responsible for. Maybe you work in a job that has a really crazy busy season, once every so often, 1 month out of the year, whatever it is. Your routine, you want to make it as solid as possible so that those things become a habit, but you're human and it's going to happen. So plan and allow for setbacks. But don't let those be the end of your process. They're setbacks. Allow yourself to have that moment and then come right back to your routine toward achieving your goal. Setbacks are going to happen. Allow them to happen. It's okay. It is not the end of the world. Just as much as you can, moving forward from that setback, every single day, try to inch yourself back to your routine on your path to achieving your goal. Totally fine. Another piece of advice, another tip for achieving goals is to break down the goal. So I like to do like monthly and quarterly progress reports toward a goal. I am a big fan of the monthly approach. I think setting a big goal for the year is awesome and totally great, but then I'll break it down because it's much more manageable to say, instead of saying, I want to make an additional $10,000, way more manageable to say like, I'm going to try to make $800 more a month. Right? That number seems more achievable, 800 versus 10,000. It just, in my head, it just makes so much more sense. So I like to break things down. What is it that I can do to move that needle this week? What is it that I can do to move that needle this month? And then it sort of just becomes part of the habit, part of the routine, and you're chasing that mini piece. And then the next month you're chasing that mini piece, and eventually it will all build up to that bigger final piece, that bigger goal that you have set for yourself. So those additional tips are plan for setbacks. It's going to happen, and see if you can break down your goal into smaller, more manageable chunks, monthly or weekly or quarterly, one of those different pieces. This next one, I feel like every list of tips that I have includes this one. Be consistent. What the key to success is to show up all the time. Be there all the time. Show up, be consistent toward it. That allows you to help. That really helps when it comes to setbacks. So if you are consistently walking every single day for 30 days, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, you get sick and you literally just like can't make it out of your room, it will be much easier to dive back in to your walking routine than it would be to completely start over, start fresh as if you've never done it before, because your body's already used to that daily habit. So you might even start to like crave it once you feel better. Being consistent is going to help you plan for those setbacks. It's going to help you get back on it. It's going to help keep you motivated. Motivation can only take you so far. It's all about discipline. So you might be initially motivated at the beginning of the year, beginning of the month, the beginning of a season, and then that's going to wane. That's going to go away. Discipline is what's going to help keep you on track. So being consistent is going to allow you to help yourself get toward being more disciplined. And then my last tip for now for achieving your goals is to, and this is a big one, align yourself with a community who is seeking that same goal. So maybe you're in a spot where you physically can't like go into a book club or a gym or somewhere where other people are doing the thing, but you have all these virtual options, right? Listen to podcasts, read books, join an online community, align yourself with other people who are doing the same thing. That's going to help keep you motivated, seeing other people's results, getting like praise from other people. Maybe it doesn't necessarily work if you're more of a private person, but I think even people who are a little bit more private find a little bit of excitement when somebody else is like, yeah, cheering you on. And even if it's somebody that you don't necessarily know in real life. I have really changed my Instagram to be all like that. So I've started kind of unfollowing those things that just don't bring me joy anymore. I want to align myself on Instagram with individuals who are also trying to hit big goals with fitness profession. I follow a lot of fitness professionals. I love following people who are motivated in their own businesses or who are really good at branding or marketing. Find a community of people, not only those who are trying to achieve the same goal as you, but those who've already freaking done it. People will give you all of that information. Yeah, it's great to support and to pay for classes and workshops and things like that. Please, that's what keeps this really great, well-educated fitness profession and wellness profession moving and helps us continue to provide this information. But there's a lot of information out there for free. And, that's one of the reasons I like to do these shows, these podcasts and videos, because I feel like I've learned a lot and I have a lot of information to share. And if I have that information, what good is it unless I'm giving it to you? So there are a lot of others who will do that. And people who are achieving their goals are more likely to give that information to you than people who feel like, I don't know, they're not achieving their goals. So there's a lot of great information out there. Align yourself with those communities or with those individuals. And if you can't physically align yourself, like if you can't show up to something in person, align yourself with an online community. Follow somebody who's really inspirational to you and listen to their podcasts, watch their videos, all of those different things. And if you are able, even attend a live workshop. That makes like all the difference, I think, is to be in those rooms. I try as a fitness professional to attend at least one, if not more, in-person workshops as much as I can, because then I get to be with other fitness professionals, and that just gives you this like renewed energy for what you're doing, and allows you to share what you're doing, allows you to get feedback about what you're doing, and allows you to see like what other people are doing and kind of get your finger on the pulse of what's happening in that space. So, all right, a little recap. So if you want to move from setting those goals to achieving those goals, number one, we got to have that goal, right? We got to create it. We got to declare it. We got to have a goal. Number two, make that goal super specific. Make it specific. Drill it down. Number three, focus on the process. Not just that you want to lose 10 pounds, focus on what you're going to do every single day and put your energy toward that instead of focusing on the 10 pounds that you want to lose. Number four, plan for setbacks. You are human. It's gonna happen. Number five, break your goal into more sizable pieces. So weekly, monthly, quarterly, whatever it might be, break it down, because a pound a month is a lot easier than 10 pounds to think about, right? Just taking a very simple one. Number six, be consistent, keep showing up. Discipline is gonna trump motivation every day. And the last one, big one, align yourself with a community of individuals who are after the same goals as you or who have already done the thing and achieved those goals. So lots to think about. Love moving that needle from setting the goal to achieving the goal. I believe in you. I think that if you keep focused, keep consistent, keep showing up, you're going to hit the goals. And then you might even crush the goals. You might even surpass the goals. So here is to a great year of hitting those goals and achieving all the things that you want to achieve. All right, until next time, be well.